Hello, I'm Michael Reed of AuthenticAstrology.com. A total solar eclipse in Punarvasu Nakshatra is taking place on the 2nd of July. Eclipses are very powerful periods that tend to set the pace for the next several months after an eclipse happens. If you'd like to know what this means for you in particular, please feel free to schedule a consultation through my astrological services page, which you will find linked above. So if you're making orange juice and you try to use the same orange for several days in a row, do you think it's going to give you any more juice? It's not, is it? Right? And if you've been using, sure, perhaps if you've been using one of those old, plastic juicers where you squeeze it around, sure, you might be able to put it in like an electrical juicer and get a little bit more out, but eventually all you're going to be left with is pulp. Now, I'm not here today to talk to you about orange juice, as I'm sure you probably figured out, but what I am here to talk to you about is the way you continually try to rework an old scenario with the hopes that it's somehow going to bring you something different, right? You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect it to continue to bring the same level of fulfillment it once did. There's a law about that. It's called the law of diminishing returns, right? You can't expect it to keep bringing you what you want. But what's happening right now is you're lacking in inspiration. You're disappointed because you're not finding what you want out of a situation that has long since passed its sell-by date, and you're wondering why. You're wondering why you just can't keep reworking things. You've got to start looking in other directions. No matter how much you might not want to, no matter how much you long for the same level of enjoyment from the same situation that you once had, it's just not going to be there. So there's no point in being melancholy. There's no point in pining for old days, but there is a point in letting the disappointment dissipate. Okay, and rising above your low mood or your lack of inspiration and going, I've got to do something radically different right now. And actually looking in different directions than the same direction you've been looking at for several months. And if you could use a little bit of help with that process, as I mentioned, I do offer several different levels of astrological service. These are available through my services page, which you will find linked above. In addition to that, there are several webinar courses which are approaching in the coming months. One of those is presently open for an early registration discount. More information about these courses can be found at the next link above. That's going to do it for this look at Venus's transit through Mrigasira Nakshatra until the 1st of July, 2019. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.